What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. This is X-plore Costa Rica. Today, we're gonna jump in and learn Costa Rica, Pura Vida. What's up, guys? My name is Jeff. This is my beautiful co-host and fiance, Liliana.
If you're new to the channel, please like or subscribe. We drop a video every Tuesday and Thursday with everything you need to know about visiting or living in Costa Rica.
We also host a portfolio of some beautiful vacation rentals in and around the country. That website popping up on bottom, explorevita.com. Jump in, check us out, plan your next vacation, book straight through the website. We'd love to accommodate your stay. We'd love to see you in Costa Rica. And with that, it's time to jump right in and learn Costa Rica, Pura Vida. So what's up, guys? Today we are gonna jump in, learn everything about Pura Vida, Ticas, and just kind of everything that's very specific to Costa Rica. So starting off, let's start off with the big question. What is Pura Vida?
Well, Pura Vida, I will say it is our lifestyle slogan that we use a lot. It's a very positive phrase, and we use it for like many things, and anybody can use it. It's a good thing.
Very true. So pura, pure, vida, life. So Pura Vida means pure life. You are going to hear this if you're listening to Tico's talk at just very interesting parts of conversations. It's a great way to start a conversation. It's a great way to end a conversation. Would you jump a little bit more into when it's appropriate to use Pura Vida? I mean, any time in a conversation, but why don't you jump in?
Exactly. Just itself, the word Pura Vida can mean hello, good afternoon, good night, how are you? Are you doing good? Pura Vida also can work as a breaking the ice. Icebreaker. As an icebreaker, it's perfect. And also, like, if you are in a discussion, you don't want to argue too much about it, you say, you know what? Pura Vida, let's live it in the Pura Vida. Chill.
One example I would have, say if you're staying at a hotel and you go up to the front desk to make a reservation for zip lining, the guy can look at you and say, oh yeah, Pura Vida. So you're gonna hear a lot of the word Pura Vida. So what do you got?
Yes, also if you want to agree with something, like instead of say yes, of course, you say, oh, Pura Vida, like, está bien.
So let's keep it going now. Let's get into, well, first let's ask, what does Tico and Tica mean? Because people are going to be hearing a lot of that when you come into Costa Rica.
Tico means Costa Rican male, and Tica means Costa Rica female.
Very true. If you hear the word Ticos, that's implying to Costa Ricas in general. So if you're driving through a town, somebody would say, hey, is this a Tico town? They're referring to, is this a Costa Rica town, a tourist town, or something like that?
Costa Rican thing.
Yeah, exactly. So again, the O would be masculine in Spanish. That's, for the boys. Tica would be feminine. That is for the ladies. So let's keep it going. What does Tico time mean? This is a real thing in Costa Rica.
Well, to start off, Costa Ricans, we are known outside of Costa Rica as a Ticos. So people might think, is it good to refer to the Costa Ricans as a Ticos? I say, yes, we love it. That's how we are known around the country. And with this, there's also a little bit of part of our culture is being a little late or delayed the things a little bit. That's it's Tico time.
Yeah, and this is a real thing. So when I first moved to Costa Rica, one of my neighbors asked me, said, hey, how are you acclimating to everything, the climate? We live really close to the beach. It's the planet of the sun. It's very hot. It's very humid. You would think it would be the weather I was acclimating to. It It was not. It was actually Tico time. You know, my mother raised me, I'm a gringo from America, that if I'm not 5 minutes early, I'm late. So at 9:03, son, you're late, you've missed your flight. That's how I was raised. In Costa Rica, Tico time goes against all those philosophies and principles. I had a doctor's appointment, a chiropractor appointment. I think we set it for, let's just say 11 o'clock. We didn't get there until about 2 o'clock. No harm, no foul. As long as you show up that day, you're good to go. You've kept your appointment. Where I'm from, it doesn't work like that. The only two places in the country where Tico time does not apply would be the airport and the car ferry. Your flight's leaving at a certain time, so is the car ferry. But outside of that, it's beach life. It's Costa Rican life. It's slower than what you're accustomed to. Embrace Tico time. It's a real thing, and once you open yourself to it, it's quite enjoyable.
Some of us were more guilty of this than other people. So we're all different in the country also, but with the Tico time, we are more relaxed and laid back people. Some occasions is socially accepted to be a little bit late.
That's true.
So continue with the Tico time, and you're gonna find this a lot, but just one very good example is at the restaurants. Like, we don't want to be in a rush when delivering these services because of course we want the best outcome out of it. And we want our people to be happy. So it might delay a little bit. You are definitely going to experience this at the restaurants and some other type of services. So just be patient and you'll get what you want in a really, really nice way.
Yeah, Tico time does apply in the restaurants. The restaurants are amazing. The food is incredible in most restaurants in Costa Rica. You came to Costa Rica to slow stuff down, to enjoy another culture, and apply this to your restaurant of your choosing. So let's move right on to Tico slang. So just like Tico time, Costa Ricans have figured out how to evolve a clock and to kind of freeze time, at least my Tica has. So Tico slang, Costa Ricans have also shortened a lot of words that a lot of Latin Americans use. For instance, in most cultures in Latin America, you know, or around the world, it's a lot more respectful than the way Americans would talk to one another. You're gonna start a conversation off with good morning, good afternoon, good evening. But instead of saying like buenos dias, buenas tardes, buenas noches, just buenas is totally socially acceptable. And if somebody comes up and they say buenas, you know, I mean, it's up to me to choose. Well, hey, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's good afternoon. Maybe I'm a little older. It's good evening. But it's totally socially acceptable. What else you got on Tico slang?
Yes, well, this is something that I didn't notice at all that we would do on a daily basis. But yes, words like por favor, we will say porfa or porfis, right? So it's a little shorter than the usual. Also,
está bien. So está bien would be like, hey, I'm good. Waiter comes over. Hey, you know, how's everything going? Oh, está bien. I'm good, you know. But in Costa Rica, we use está bien.
Está bien.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's another prime example of it. Where I got in trouble with my Ticas is I use the word andale. And one thing with any Latin cultures, they are very prideful of their geographical location. So if you go to Mexico, you know, the population's very proud of Mexico. If you go to Costa Rica, Ticos are very proud of their country. The list goes on and on with this part of the world. Some words you can mix, other words you cannot, and andale is one you should not use outside of Mexico. I got in trouble to say the least. You want to take it from there?
Yes, just to tell a little bit of a story, we were on our way out to go to the airport, and as usually sometimes happens that I'm a little bit delayed. So he started telling me the driver was there, my mom was there, and he started saying, andale, andale, andale. I'm like, no, baby, you don't say that here. So I quickly try to find a word that will be more Costa Rican. Póngale.
Póngale.
Póngale will be the right word, but no, don't use the Mexican words in Costa Rica because it's different. We're not in Mexico, we're in Costa Rica.
And the same would apply in Mexico versus Costa Rica.
Yes,
slang.
in Mexico they wouldn't understand our slang either. So.
Exactly. So things do change based off of where you're at. Tico time's a real thing, Pura Vida's a real thing, and Tico slang, I enjoy it because, you know, I mean, who wants to say the whole word? We can just say like buenas, porfa, or something like that. So like, maybe I'm a little bit more lazy and I'm adjusting to beach life pretty well now. So moving on to our last thing that is extremely Costa Rican, it's one of my favorite things, chili waters. What is a chili water?
Chili water is this small little shot that is made with some special Costa Rican ingredients that is gonna give you the Costa Rican flavor in it. And if you heard about it, it's been around about 15 to 20 years. It's like some type of a new thing that has been around, and we get to embrace it, and every time the people will order it more and more. It's made of some tomato juice. It has some seasoning,
Pepper.
some pepper, but it has this special sauce that we use on our gallo pinto, that is salsa lisano. It's a darker sauce full of species and seasoning, and it's spicy, so it gives it this special flavor. And it has some tomato juice that will be kind of similar of the Bloody Mary, and also the liquor in it is based on sugar cane. It's a Costa Rican liquor.
It is quite delicious. I love my chili waters. I'm sure you're gonna love chili waters. If you are coming to Costa Rica and you are over the drinking age and you do not try at least one chili water, shame on you. So the very last thing we want to jump in and cover here, it's my second favorite thing in Costa Rica, we're moving on, would be the wachi man.
Just to show you a few more words about our slang, if you get to hear it around or you would like to use it and impress us in your own way, will be, well, this word is one of your favorite ones.
What's
Baby.
it?
I think you love to use it, and every time you get the chance to interact with it, he'll do it. And the word is wachi man.
Yeah, I love Wachi Man. Da, 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 da. Anybody that's ever heard the song. The Wachi Man. The Wachi Man is our parking attendants. They're volunteers. They work off of donations. They will have a green vest on, typically a vest. They're there to keep you and your stuff, well, not you, but your car, your belongings safe. If a Wachi Man watches your car, believe it, your stuff will be safe. They typically watch like their half of the street, somebody else will watch the other half of the street. Again, they work off of donations. We love the Wachi Man in Costa Rica. I love to say the word Wachi Man. So if you're approached by the Wachi Man, don't be nervous. They're there to keep you safe. On average, 1,000 colones, which is like $2 for a personal security guard, for as long as you want. It's a pretty good deal, isn't it?
Yes, and sometimes some of them, they take their job very seriously.
You're not lying about that.
And so before we finish, there's just a few more words. If you like to use them or you heard them, maybe you like to know what that means. We use a lot the word mae, M-E-A, which means friend or dude. So you say in the street, Pura Vida mae is because we say, hey, Pura Vida friend, or Pura Vida dude, or how would you say? Mae. Well, mae is the word. And the other word will be tuanis. What does it mean, the word tuanis? Well, this comes from like long time, and it's like we want to refer to something that's very nice, it's too nice. We came up with this word, it's tuanis, it's just tuanis. How is it? It's tuanis, that's it.
There you go. And that's all we got for today. Make sure you like or subscribe. We drop a new video every Tuesday and Thursday for everything you need to know about visiting or living in Costa Rica. Again, guys, we host a portfolio of some beautiful properties around Costa Rica. We would love to accommodate your stay. That website popping up on bottom, explorevita.com. Get in, check us out. We'd love to see you down there on your next trip. Pura Vida. Until next time, bye-bye.
Pura Vida, bye-bye.